Alrighty. Let us test the audio. I don't know why I'm getting buffers all the damn time, but okay. So everything looks okay on my end. Hi, if you're watching this on YouTube on Saturday and beyond, thank you so much for watching. If you're here live on Twitch in the chat, thank you for stopping in. We're finishing the Atlanta series after that unbelievable ending to Game 2, where we got two back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the 10th, one by Kevin Anthony, definitely someone you wouldn't think of a home run hitter, and Jose Melendez, someone you do think of a home run hitter, hit 2 home runs in the game, so he was by far the MVP. Also responsible for all the runs. So once again, if people are having buffering issues, just let me know and I will fix it. But we're gonna get into it. Finish up this series. Mr. Nam will have a day off. Put Costello in his spot and move Mueller there. Put Costello number 2. Here we go. Braves looking to avoid a sweep. We are looking to sweep. Tanaka is 12-0 on the season. He's not lost yet, which surprises me. Honest to God, surprises me. Once again, if anybody's having any buffering issues, please let me know, because I don't know if it is me or not.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their
There's the hero from Game 2.
win right after this. Tanaka is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right.
It's all right. Rough start.
Into the batter's box. Settling in now,
you'll get it.
Pryor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Atlanta. Center fielder Johnny Pryor.
Well, here we go. Tanaka. First pitch of the day. Foul ball.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
It's Friday Night Baseball on the network. Are you guys having buffer issues?
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Happy weekend to you guys.
Worried about the second hitter.
Today was my Monday, so.
Games, only 2 hits in the series. but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get
Okay,
him
so it's just
hot
my
and
computer.
right back
Okay.
into a groove.
That's actually good. That's fine. I don't know what the deal is here, so I'll just turn that off because I don't want to see it.
Best batting average in the National League.
I'm curious though as to why my chat's not showing up on that side. Interesting. Currently sucking at PUBG.
First delivery to him on the way.
Still probably better than me.
Slider that he takes a look at.
92 degrees. Oh boy.
The afternoon, 92 degrees here at first pitch.
Scorcher. Wind blowing in as well.
The 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Costello has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Oh man. Mr. Costello.
Stepping in, Rafael
Usually
Rodriguez.
had a long day.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Rafael Rodriguez.
He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is
Thank
Gary
goodness I don't
Simmons.
see Kingsley.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that. Then you can't give
I don't
him
do that often.
If you're going to stay east-west, you better
I
take
do
one
not do
side.
that often, man.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I was really shocked it went that
And the
far, even though it
changeup
was
is way low
Melendez that
that
did it.
time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Oh, my chat's not showing
Out,
up
nobody
here.
on.
There you go. See if we can finish the job here.
The 1-2.
Down he goes. Two-seamer down and away.
Struck him out.
Nice 1-2-3 for Mr. Tanaka.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
You got the power to do that, though. That team you told me about.
Oliver Navarro will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that,
He walks,
he'll
not
pitch
bad.
really well in this one.
Ray.
Moving in, Peter Crozier.
What up,
He'll
Ray?
lead things off here in the bottom
Let's go,
half of
Braves.
the first.
Center fielder.
Hey, I'm due to lose, man. They hung with me in game 2, so.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers.
He did
Braves,
not like
they
that
begin
strike
play
call, I'm
here
telling
this
you.
afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, man, things
Did
haven't
not
gone
like that
too well
strike.
so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to
Well, if he drops that, that's an easy triple.
There,
Thanks,
he
man.
makes the catch for the out. And a chance
I've been
now from the north
I've
side
been
of
trying to figure out
Chicago
the
to
best
check out the
time
Cubs starting
to
lineup.
maybe stream
D-Row is
something
the
new.
one on
But
this
like every
lineup
time I
as they
tell
go for the
myself,
series
like,
sweep.
you know what, I'm gonna start the career mode
Cliche
on
goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old
motocross.
saying that, but that's the
I say that during the day, and then when it's time to stream, like, you know what, I really feel like playing
presents
baseball.
today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
What you up to today, man?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground.
Oh, boy.
Guerrero has it.
Oh, boy.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third. Third
Storming
baseman,
again?
Jose Melendez.
Now to the plate, Jose Melendez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low.
Ready up on
90s
spring training,
fastball
yeah.
in the honey hole. I'm surprised
I
he
didn't get to
pull the
watch a whole
trigger.
lot today, and I feel very ashamed about it.
Now the pitch.
Oof.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The pitch. It's 1-2.
I didn't even get to see who all played today, really. I saw the Red Sox face some college team or something in U.
Just missed the zone.
The 1-2.
Ah, good pitch.
Swung on and missed. He got him
There
on
you go. He
strike.
ended the inning with a two-seamer away. Revenge.
Runs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
I don't really watch a lot of spring training. I must admit I don't.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Hitting out for the
Jeff
Braves.
Bonner. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
How about that, Amish? How do you feel about Marwin Gonzalez going to the Twins?
From the stretch. He goes the other
I
way.
think that's a
as
better
this is hit
signing
in
for
the
you
air
guys
toward
than
the gap in
Cruz.
right center. Barrios moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one
Yeah, a lot
thing
of
that jumps
big
off
name
is
players
the
having some
fact
minor
that these guys
injuries, you know, just getting
flat
back into the
play
warm-ups things.
highest
Clayton
field goal
Kershaw's got an
percentage on the
unknown
team.
arm
Some of the
issue right
focus
now,
is
but
today when you're watching.
Dave Roberts has stated that it's not severe. There's nothing to worry about. Sonny Gray got scratched.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually
Who
better
else
against
was
right-handed pitching this
hurting
season.
today? There was somebody else, but can't remember exactly.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Yeah. I just wish they would end the suspense. Harper's going to the Phillies. We all know it.
Here it comes. Pitch
Oh,
swung
there's that
on and
cheapo
hit in
hit
the
again.
air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
And I think it's pretty obvious that he's going to go to the Phillies. Unless some surprise team comes out of nowhere and signs him.
Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch. But
Oh my
nice
God,
job
it's not
by the
raining yet.
offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't
It's the first
matter
time it
what
hasn't
looks
rained
like,
in
it knocks him
4
down.
days here.
Stepping up now, Antonio Rosario. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Unbelievable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I know, right? How much something would that be, though, if they do pull that off? You know?
Set to deliver on 0-2.
Yeah,
Here it
Harper
comes.
and Machado on
Left
their
the
team.
line, but that one rolls foul.
That still wouldn't make them the favorites, in my opinion, but dear God.
Oh, and he dusted
Take him a little
off
more
the plate that
seriously, yeah.
time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He's not going to
Well,
get
when
that.
you're behind 0-2 as a hitter,
I'm starting to
you're in
think he's not
swing
going to
mode.
get that.
Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Oh, he can't
12
catch up to the
years.
fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation,
Starting to think Mega Deals should just be
expect most
banned.
pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a
Kidding,
ground
no
ball.
one
So
fulfills
that
them.
was
It's a
an
waste of
unusually
money.
good selection to go up in the
There's
zone. I
no
think he
purpose
caught him off guard a
whatsoever.
little bit.
There's no positive things about a Mega Deal.
Stepping in now, Juan Salgado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Locks
Payoff
up the
for him
team, it locks
yesterday,
up the
but
player.
back out there for this one.
Takes up a lot of money that they could use to make the team more diverse and exciting.
Late decision to swing
I
that
don't know.
time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah. That I guarantee you that's what he'll do. After the 5th year, I guarantee you
Here
He will opt out.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up.
There's no way he's going to stay 10 years. No way.
So no runs here on a
He's not going to stay with a team that's not really competitive. I don't know.
Number 2, and we are tied 0-0. The next Cub up, Angel Barrios. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
I don't even know what that even means.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I'm telling you, man, Machado's making that money. He better be the best player in the NL West. He better be. You get the most money, you have the most pressure on you, you have the highest expectations. Just like Kershaw, when Kershaw was paid, what's his current contract like? He's also around 30, isn't he? What's Kershaw's contract? Hold on.
And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
How about we go back?
So striding forward now, Chris Valdez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Let's see here. Where is his contract? Here it is. He's slated to make $31 million this year. $31 million. But we know he's one of the best pitchers in the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, I am not being patient again.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Yeah.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Michael Love.
Machado better lead that team in everything. He's such an overpaid player. Overpaid. Overrated. Great defensively. I hate these mega deals. I hate them so much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, 2 outs,
so is David Price, yeah.
This is where, as a pitcher, you got to
mega
use
deals
the
are so
hitter's
stupid.
aggression
They
against
really
him.
are.
Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's foul.
I'm glad the Padres all of a sudden have that money when they can go for a legit starting pitcher. They could have gone after Keuchel with that money. You know, give them a bona fide ace.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Yeah, it's minor arm issues, though.
Oh, and this is hit high.
That ball hit hard. That ball hit deep to the corner. That's going to be off the wall. That took a really weird bounce. Yeah, I was reading about that earlier. Dave Roberts said it's nothing to really worry about.
It only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here.
Man, that bounced off the cage, it looked like.
But he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some.
Yeah, I know, right?
Into the box, Charlie Mueller.
I don't know. I'm not a GM. They may have a bigger plan for Machado. Who knows?
Getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I don't know, man. I just don't like mega deals.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's just me. I know it's just part of the game, but I hate mega deals.
Two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field. The next to bat for Atlanta, Colby Barrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yeah, you and Twisted have been saying that. I'm 50-50 on it. I really am.
The stretch, here's the pitch.
I'm honestly 50-50
on
it.
the ground.
I swear I just can't make up my mind on it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
That's the thing, though. I don't know if Major League Baseball has a single dominant team per se.
Here's a shot to left.
We left that one up.
And deep.
That was gone.
Look at this. Into the bleachers and
That was
gone.
not where I meant to throw that. Oops. But, I mean, look at the A's. They did wonders, and the Rays did very good. They didn't, obviously they didn't make the World Series, but I don't think there's necessarily a dominant team. You know, I think the Red Sox have a lot of, you know, very talented players, and they all are hitting their stride at the same time. Just kind of like what the Cubs did in 2016.
Well,
But I could see your argument, though, for sure. You know, you have like a $300 million payroll versus a, what, $90 million or $87 million payroll, whatever the Rays are. And then there's the Marlins. Well, the Marlins have been setting them up for a financial crisis for years.
Swinging a soft liner.
What was it they owed investors, like $200 million or something like that? They had to cut a lot of payroll for that. That's just poor financial planning, in my opinion.
Into the box.
Highest at $50 million.
One run in and one gone so far in this inning.
Everyone makes $1 million.
He's set and the pitch.
Everybody.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Yeah,
One out,
Loria,
nobody on.
I believe is his last name. Mr. Loria.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Mr. Loria. I don't know. I don't think we should judge Jeter yet. I really don't. I think he's walking into a bad situation. I will judge Jeter, let's say, 2 or 3 years from now to see how he starts to rebuild this team.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
This inning didn't get
It's like when a company buys like an abandoned mall and that mall owes like millions of dollars. You know?
On the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Same guy that were in the expo. Yeah, I wanted to say that, but I wasn't too sure. I'm glad you confirmed that for me.
Standing in now, Hunter Dozier.
Ooh, come on,
He
dude.
lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first
He walked
trip.
into a tire fire. Yeah, he did. We'll see. We'll see.
The 1-0 home. Sharp slider taken
Come on,
low
Blue.
for a ball.
They're not a strike anymore?
Wow, that's what a veteran
That's
hitter
gonna
will
suck
do,
if that's
right?
not gonna be a strike.
Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I don't know. I'll have to dive into the Marlins prospect system, you know. I wonder if they will. They may probably dump Castro at the deadline.
Nice job of bouncing
I'm
back
sure.
after the leadoff homer.
You might as well
Quick
get rid
outs
of
after
the
bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
the last known talent on their team and just completely scrap, completely rebuild.
Get the zone, count full now.
Because who they got left? Like there's Chen, Wei Chen, I think is how you say his name. There's Starlin Castro, JT Riddle. I think that's his name. JT Riddle? What's his name? JD Riddle? I don't know. It's something Riddle. But
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first, thanks
That's
to the
it.
solo home run.
you know, that Riddle guy.
It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
I feel bad for anyone going to the Marlins.
In now.
They really need to have like some good
Leading
prospects
things
coming
off
up.
here in this one-run contest.
I'm gonna try to be my major league goal this year is to be a little diverse with my team watching. Like watch teams that even though you think they're gonna be really bad, you still want to watch them. Like I'm probably gonna watch some Marlins games. I'm probably gonna watch some Orioles games. You know.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Must admit, I was pretty biased last year when it came to my game watching. Watched a lot of Cubs games and every now and then Braves games. You know. That's roughly it. But
The 1-2.
oh yeah, my Cubs in this franchise, yeah, they're Golden State Warriors. It may be broken up at the end of this year too. Sucks. I don't expect Watkins. You know, Watkins. I forgot Watkins is a free agent. My a potential star catcher. I don't know if he's gonna come back or not. I would like for him to come back, but he's wanting a lot of money.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys.
We'll see how Donaldson does. Yeah.
So he's thinking ground ball right here.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching a lot of the Reds. I think the Reds are going to be the most interesting team for me to watch. Reds and the Mets. I guess.
So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way, and a neck-high fastball that time.
Oh, Mets. Hopefully they don't crap the bed, man. They formed a very good team this offseason. At least on paper they did.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
They're gonna be something. They're not. I don't think they're gonna be as strong as they were last year. I don't know. I really don't know why.
Right there, one down.
Part of their bullpen's gone. Manea's going to be out for half the year next year. I don't know.
So in now for Chicago, Peter Crozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
But we didn't expect them to do well last year, and look what they did. Look what they did.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Right. Oh, I forgot they got Estrada. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Completely slipped my mind, that Marco Estrada guy. Silly Estrada. Tricks are for kids. Alright, we're catching back up. Working this guy a little deeper.
Ready with the 2-0.
Oh boy.
A shot hit down the
Hit
corner.
that really hard. Is that going to go foul? Ooh.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
And that guy at first is perfect in steals on the year. He might try and keep that streak going.
That guy is perfect in steals on the year. He's probably only got one.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
So I like Crozier, man. He can hit the ball the other way. He knows how to use all portions of the field. It's just hitting it in the right spot of the field. Someone's underwear to eat a Taco Bell. Rip. No pun intended.
Into the box now, John Costello.
I know all about that.
Take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, Mr. Costello. I'm going to find a guy with the last name Abbott. I'm going to make sure he gets on my team. Abbott and Costello on the bench.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a
I'll
foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's
in
the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that.
I'll listen to them on my Pandora station, like their old bits, like the show that they used to have or something.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Telling you, man, I must say, like, comedy way back then when Abbott and Costello, they weren't like side-splittingly funny, but man, the cleverness was way more clever, you know. I like comedians that can be really funny without having to use sex or drugs or anything in their routine.
Stuff early, but then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Who's on first? I have that saved on my phone. I love the who's on first skit. I can't recite it, but I honestly enjoy listening to that. Makes me laugh.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
From the stretch.
Whew.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Look at that, man. The speed of Crozier caused for them to avoid a double play. Sure.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range.
I think they could have turned a double play if that would have been anybody slower.
So this is all arm. Nicely done.
What's his name on third?
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Melendez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Melendez.
Man.
Born in Panama. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this.
No, I don't know. Was third base.
Has had an amazing career, and you know what?
Like,
It's a testament to
who's
how
on
hard
first?
he
What's on
works, the
second?
changes he's had to make. This is a
I don't
game
know
of
on third.
adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not
And then he
prepared
had
to make some
because, or no, he had why, because, and somebody else in the outfield, I think.
Pitches to this point in the inning.
Not giving him anything to hit here.
Instead it goes to 3-1.
I don't remember who the catcher was.
I know
Was
it's
it
a
Tomorrow?
situation right here, but I can't imagine
Somebody
anything
was
comes over the
Tomorrow.
plate.
Such a funny skit. Love the skit.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Missed it. It still blows my mind, and I forget the stat every time. Every time I see it, but I keep forgetting that Melendez has an 85 vision rating. Like, I honestly just keep forgetting that. That's such an awesome rating for plate vision. But survival looting. You kill more people in that game than I do. I would be dead before I see an enemy.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Ooh, swung a ball for. Swung at ball for there. You can see I equipped Melendez with that elbow pad. There you go. Good at bat. Good at bat.
Will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Angel.
3 kills. Dude, I don't think I've had 3 kills in that game in one round. I really don't. I'm just so bad at PUBG. I love PUBG. Well, I did like PUBG. But I just wasn't good at it, but I enjoyed it. I'm so close to wanting to play Apex now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, Barrios, why? What kind of a catch was that?
On to first, and the
Oh,
squander
Barrios, what are you
looked like a
doing
good
to me, man?
opportunity as that ends the inning.
What are you
Couple
doing
of
to me?
walks, but no damage. More
What did I do
Matinee
to
baseball
myself?
here on a
That wasn't
Wednesday
his fault.
afternoon following this. Ready now, Rafael Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rafael Rodriguez.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well.
Here comes the first pitch. Change up in for a strike.
Rock solid performance
Yeah?
up to this part of the ball game right
I'd be
now.
willing to try.
One of the keys, 90% of
Who
his
are these
first pitches
weird
have
fake
been for
profiles,
strikes.
man?
And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
I don't know who that is, so I'm not going to accept it.
0-2, here it is. Sinking liner toward left. And that finds
I need to check my bullpen real quick.
Base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Taco, yeah.
Hey,
I've heard he
sometimes
does
that
very
slow
good
route
at it.
gets started right there. I know it's
He's
a
fun to
soft
watch.
liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Look at my bullpen. See how? Oh boy. Okay, the bullpen's not as wore out as I thought they were. So pretty much everyone's available except for Quezada. He's not available. That's good. That's good. I'm glad our bullpen didn't get super drained after the last game.
Into the box, Jeff Bonner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side.
How are they getting these
And that's
cheap
in there,
hits,
base
man?
hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners.
That was a
to start
two-seamer
off.
running into his shin, and he
It's so
hits it
important,
that
Mark,
way.
to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't,
I don't know,
this
unless
is
he's a
what can
push
happen.
hitter. I
Two
may
batters,
understand
two
that,
base
but
hits, first and third.
I thought Bonner was a
nobody out.
pull hitter.
Yeah, and
Maybe
you
I'm
just
wrong.
got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to
Alrighty.
get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a
I'm gonna lay off the
monster
two-seamer
inning.
for a
Do your
while.
job.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Oh, God.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
That's not where I wanted
2
that.
strikes now and a runner at first.
What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball.
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
This is on the ground over to first. To
Well, the
second,
runner's gonna
run
score.
on to first, and it's a double
That's all right. We
play.
cleared the
Well,
bases.
run does
It's
come
fine.
in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of killed.
I could have tried to throw home there, but I know the game would have, like,
credit for an RBI.
screwed me out and made Melendez, like, quadruple clutch. So,
In now, Antonio Rosario. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of
Softball and
the
doing
strike
nothing
zone away
else.
for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0 count. Here it is.
dude, I may go to GameStop's Pro Day tomorrow after work, and buy the newest Assassin's Creed game because it's only $20.
Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right now.
Good curve.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and
Braves get
that
another
will
one.
do it. Braves get a
Training
couple of hits here in
Choco. Oh yeah, let me pull that up.
On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris
Leading off
Valdez.
the 4th inning.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is
All right,
to try
guys.
to come from behind.
About time for us to get on base.
One in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Valdez has been struggling this series. Barrios has struggled this series. There you go. There's a knock.
On a line,
That's his
a
first
base
hit since the first game of the series.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch.
Into the box now, Michael Love. He'll take a look at a pitch too low.
Don't think I'm going to steal. I'm very tempted to steal, but I don't feel good about my chances.
Throw over to the bag. And
Now that I know he's watching him, I'm definitely not going to steal. Got him pretty good ball to strike ratio. You know, of his total pitches, 23 balls, 25 strikes. So, not bad.
Here we go. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pryor. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Charlie Mueller.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Mueller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pryor moves over. Two gone.
Man, I'm trying my hardest to not trade Mueller.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Watkins.
Digging in, Mike Watkins. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his career total,
Possessed bike.
Watkins carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Those are great takes right there.
Yeah.
I say hi.
What are you doing? Yeah? Oh.
He's like, wait, I'm not done.
What are you doing, bud?
You've had enough sugar, little man. You got ice cream.
Do you see yourself?
Leo, look. Leo, look.
Look, do you see yourself? Look, stand up.
It wasn't me. Love you, Mom.
It wasn't me. What are you doing, Mama?
Oh, it's the boy. Hi. I'm kind of in the hidey hole.
Thank you. He hand me a hanger.
Come here. Oh, you got my basket?
And he's going to take the trash out himself.
No, he's going to go get a ball and put it in it. You going to put a ball in it? Come on.
You just hear a bunch of noise. You going to lock us in here? I know, right? There used to be a wastebasket right there in the shop. Yeah, let's go on. You got glitter in your hair.
I have no clue where that came from.
I know exactly where that came from when you were crafting your thing upstairs. What did I tell you? I said there's going to get glitter on him somehow.
Well, it's for a little girl.
It is for a little girl. Right?
Your sister sent me a new picture of Tegan.
I know, she sent me it too.
It's pretty. She's cute.
You want that? No, I'm not getting up.
She does look different than her brothers.
Here, turn the doorknob. You opened your bedroom door earlier.
Oh, he's gonna put her basket back. See?
Say for
He's got a
himself.
basket.
He could say, he's getting a lot closer to saying baseball. He could say,
Well, he said baseball before.
he could sort of say blue, like the color blue.
He knows a lot of animal sounds.
He definitely knows animal sounds. He's getting really close to say of counting 1 through 10. Not
really
not
close.
clearly, but we
Well,
know
a
what
few
he's trying to
numbers
say.
are perfectly clear.
Yeah.
He says hello. He says hi.
You got.
Child. You.
How many times have I told you that you can't play with that? Oh, it actually doesn't work.
Oh. Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Legit, light doesn't work. I'm not lying. Look, it's not working. Needs new batteries, I guess. Doesn't work. So you can push that button, but it's not gonna work.
Well, now I don't feel so bad with playing with him a little bit.
Hey, Leo. Leo, what sound does a dog make? You go woof woof.
Leo, what sound does a dog make? Woof woof. Woof woof woof.
Yeah, he even howls. He's like, "Ow!"
What sound does a cat make?
Emergencies. No, we have plenty of other flights.
Leo, what sound does a cat make?
All right, okay. Let's.
Okay. I just wanted to take him to see
Hey.
you. I didn't intend for
Hey.
that.
Hey, you gonna wave? Wave.
Wave hi. Say hi.
You're not gonna wave at yourself over here? Look, you see yourself right there? Go ahead, wave. Look.
Say hi.
There you go. Double wave. You get the double wave. Eee. Nope, don't do that.
Come on.
Lack of operable? Nah, 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
Okay. I love you, Daddy.
Love you too.
I just thought.
Oh, here, take this. Take that. Yeah, take that and play with that. Along with your multitude of other vehicles. Love you.
Bye-bye.
I'll come out and check on you, okay?
Bye-bye. I'm gonna make your milky before we
He's
go
waving
out.
at everybody. I can't move my webcam.
We
But
got about 30 minutes before bedtime.
you be good for mommy, okay? Be good for mommy, and I'll come check you when I'm done.
So you can see what he's doing.
That is not SpongeBob, no.
It is a little car.
He's amused by the easiest things, and it's great.
About to have a diaper change.
We can give him, like, a closed can of beans, and he'll play with that for, like, 45 minutes. He would.
He plays with a ball. With a
He-
bowl.
Yeah, he would spin the... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he does play with a regular bowl.
He plays with my bowls.
My bowls? My lovely lady bowls?
Very funny.
My lovely lady bowls.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yes, the wheels are so are spinning, and the wheels are so spinning.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're still spinning. Hey, give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Yeah. Good 5. Alright, I love y'all.
I love you too.
Let me know if you need me. That little nugget. That little nugget. That is our quality time with Leo.
Those were pitches that a lot of
Anyway.
guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage.
It's growing up so fast, man.
2-0 count and the pitch.
We work on his
3-0 now.
his numbers every day. So, the more we teach him now, the easier it'll be for him when he starts
Valdez,
school,
runner at first
like
with 2 gone.
what is it, like daycare, pre-K, whatever.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position.
Yay, my
now
pitcher's
with 2
out.
away.
Great.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, pitcher, Albert Tanaka.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Alright. Let's see if we can do something here.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Such a waste.
A one pitch on its way.
Get through there. Nope.
Backhanded. And the two-out threat will not come to pass.
I was ready to send Valdez there.
Cubs strand a couple.
Well, now we have wasted 5 runners on base. Not wasted. Left 5 runners on base. Oh well. You know how my team is. It's all about the bullpen.
Salgado. He'll start things out.
We love seeing bullpens.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mostly trust what Watkins wants me to throw. He definitely calls pitches better than either Carter or DeVore.
He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, so be it.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
It's one thing I do notice about all of the difference between Watkins and the other 2 catchers, though. So
Another 0-2 coming.
it does make me wonder if he doesn't sign with us, what our pitch calling is going to look like.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop, Colby Guerrero.
Now batting, Colby Barrero. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got.
I don't necessarily have an assigned catcher-pitcher battery. I mean, now that I'm gonna have 2 catchers the rest of the season, I will. I may actually put DeVore with the aces because they do a lot better when it comes to missing their pitches, and I may stick Watkins with the last 3 guys, Boovie, Tanaka, and Cho. But that will also depend on the pitcher of the opposing team pitching, because DeVore doesn't do that well against lefties, and he's a lefty, so it's kind of game by game, to be honest with you.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
All right, so this is going to be a bunting situation here.
Stepping in now, Oliver Navarro. Now a bunt attempt here. A foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Wanting to avoid the
oh, that took forever. That took forever. Just hold on to it.
He'll put this in his pocket and be content with
that pitcher has some pretty good speed. 52 speed looked more like 90-something speed. I think AI pitchers get a speed boost. I really do. That looks pretty fast for someone with 52. Wow, he could steal.
Into the box, Johnny.
That's the pitcher on first base. He could steal. Imagine that.
For ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
What up, SD? Once again, my chat is showing everyone the same color, so hopefully I don't miss a comment.
Throw over to first, just keeping him float. Navarro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch, he obviously
exactly. Yeah, I always wanted to hype you as Padres fan. All right, I don't know why Costello couldn't get that.
That'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third base.
Like that pickup by the Twins. I'm telling you, man. Best pickup the Twins have made this offseason. Marwin Gonzalez, baby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
What is with this hit? Why does that always go there? I don't understand that. I don't. That's 3 different batters that's had the same exact result. I don't understand that.
That might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an
Am I just missing something?
extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Such garbage. Such garbage.
Standing in now, Rafael
It's like the game of a, death by 1,000 cuts, I guarantee you if I moved my right fielder in, they would hit it over his head. That's not going to help anything. Alright. Tanaka may lose his first game. He may lose his first game of the year here. I jinxed it. I jinxed it by the title. So.
He's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Alright. Guess we'll warm up Phillips here. We got a long way to go.
Into the box now, Jeff Bonner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This is the year, man. I agree with SD. This is the year. This is the year the Twins have got to strike that AL Central, man. You got the 3 teams below you that's not expected to be as good as you before they get good. And then you got the Indians that are, I think, going to be a little weaker than they were last year.
Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Peter Crozier, and Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up.
I guarantee you Phillips is on his last one.
Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that one just missed outside.
Interesting enough, the Braves have somebody warming up. That's Herrera on the left and Alvarez on the right, I believe. Alright, there's somebody in the middle.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. There's a hard hit.
I don't know, man. I think Eric Hosmer should be the one that can mentor those guys. You know? I think Hosmer's got a little more experience.
At the plate, John Costello, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
I swear to God, what is going on upstairs?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That'll work.
Line toward the gap.
That's in the gap right there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I'm going to stop Crozier at third there, not taking that. Of course, he would have made it. The game knows when I'm going to stop my runner. Every time I stop him at third, it's always thrown off line or the catcher can't hold it. Oh well. Hosmer does have the ring, yeah. Or it could be a combined effort, you know. Hosmer and Machado and possibly Myers. I don't know. Would you consider Will Myers a leader type player?
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Oh, he bobbled it, but Melendez is very slow, so plenty of time.
To stay with it. A run is across the score, but they are able to get the first out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there.
Have number one infield, yeah.
Ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angel Barrios.
I didn't get to watch the press conference, but do you think maybe he had a reality check last postseason? Or last postseason?
Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm the shit, and then he just absolutely blows chunks.
0-1 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
Seen his haircut, yeah.
Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Barrios is not in a good way right now. Oh my God. I keep swinging at everything. Barrios should be upset. He's been dog shite this series. I shouldn't have swung at that, man. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. Oh well. It's alright.
Into the box, Chris Valdez.
It's okay. We're good. I get so caught up in Barrios. Part of that, I mean, a majority of that is me, obviously. Barrios he can hit pitches down in the zone so well. Now it's going to be hit hard right at Pryor.
So they pick up a run on 2
Well, we got one.
errors and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 4-1.
Had a Stooges haircut. That'll be it for Tanaka, man.
6th inning on the mound.
Oh well. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. So we're gonna bring in Phillips for an inning because I guarantee you that's how long he's probably gonna last.
Trey Mancini. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
First baseman, Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Yeah, you got Vlad Jr. coming up for the Jays. Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Possibly the Cubs could have that pitcher that I can never say his name.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Barrios moves
Can't remember his name.
right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Antonio Rosario.
Ready for another chance, Antonio Rosario. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
As that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose.
Yes, game. I'm down 4-1. Let me throw at a batter. Yes. What the fuck kind of logic is that? Yes. I can't think of a better way than to endanger my team's score or chance of winning than by throwing and hitting a batter. I just can't. Yeah. Can't. Yep, you're right. That was totally on purpose.
So far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Not even sure he saw it. Whoop. Hold on.
Now a bluff
Didn't mean to
here
choose
as he
that.
steps off to look him back at first. Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out.
What is up with this?
Runs a little too far in.
Phillips getting tired. See, this is fucking bullshit, man. Please fix this energy bar. That's ridiculous. He's supposed to be a starter. It's just no point, man. There's no point. There's no point of having Phillips on my team if he's going to come in and not even last an inning. 101. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I've completely missed the chat. Assuming you guys are talking about Manny and Tatis. So.
What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Come on, come on, come on. Mr. Energy Bar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score.
Another franchise streamer. I'm up for it.
Swing and a miss, and
I'm up
that
for
ends the
seeing
inning.
another franchise streamer.
One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Michael Love, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Michael Love.
Oh, God. Okay.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive
Look at that,
set down
man.
toward the
It's a
gap.
hard again.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a nice job to get the
It's
ball
too
in
hard.
quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right staying at first.
In now, Charlie Mueller. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Be a
No
fun
hits to
deal.
this point.
Hey, got a good team. Got a very good team. Especially for that Marlins payroll.
I'm set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So 1-1 home. Seared
I
down the
did,
first
yeah.
baseline.
It's very impressive.
This'll get foul.
I liked
It's a
what I
ball and
saw.
2 strikes.
Really did.
The 1-2.
Oh my
And
God.
another foul ball.
Thing broke so late.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Popped him up. Rosario over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Catcher. Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Watkins.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner's back. comes the first pitch.
That's a good pitch.
Strike.
Should swing at that one. Boo. I hope they did more than that. I mean, I know I sound greedy, but
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
considering how franchise doesn't have its own
Just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit
individual
on his
stream
0-2
day, I'm
fastball.
concerned that
I
they
think
didn't do
pitch just
anything,
locked
do
him
much
up
with
a
it.
bit. But lucky for
But I hope
him,
they did a
it was
little
just
more than just
a
add
little out of
contract
his zone.
extensions.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And there's out
Hit
number
hard.
2.
It's not hard
This
enough.
is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Yeah, me and Amish talked about doing that right before they took it out. Like we were talking about fixing to start doing one of those.
Barney Armas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Look at those shoes. Oof. Ripped.
Love is off first.
I'll
with
miss
2
that
away.
one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now some
Johnny
action in the
Barbado
Braves
warming
bullpen.
up,
He'll
huh?
stand up a
Meet
right-hander
again.
to get loose.
It's him on the right. Oh, you gotta be kidding
Swing
me.
and a high pop-up. Dozier is
Ah.
under it. Makes the catch, and that'll
Offense
retire
is
the
just
side.
cold, man. I think they wore out.
One left for
I think the
Cubs,
Braves just wore us
and
down.
This is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
I can't. I gotta say though, I cannot look at a. When San Diego Studios shows off these games and the streams, I cannot look at the chat. I just can't. I can't look at the chat, man. I know there's a lot of smart people in this community. You know, a lot of goodwill people. But man, dear God, there's some dumb people out there asking stupid questions, you know. Oh, hey, look, Correa. I didn't even realize he wasn't in the game. Okay. Correa's coming off the bench. They still have Baez, too. Baez is on the bench as well. I'm definitely going to do a Road to the Show in 19, though. I think I'm going to dive into Sporty's territory and do a Road to the Show.
Digging in, Johnny Pryor. He singled his last time up.
May bring back Heath Kahn. The almighty Heath Kahn.
And a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will
Oh, boy.
make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Jones.
Yeah, Major League Baseball's got to give that license out to other developers, you know? Build some competition. I kinda missed it on Xbox. I love the 2K games.
Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Oh, God, what is this? Reed, what did you send me? My friend.
windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Woo.
Ball,
Dirty.
gets him to chase it in the
Dirty,
third.
dirty, dirty. Good inning.
Is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they hold on to a
It's like your draft team or
4-1
random
lead.
draft, yeah. Did you guys did you notice what on the road to the show stream when they were showing the gameplay off? Did you notice those sweet graphics that they did? Like the game has now?
Take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know, when it does that little graphic screen between live and going to replay, I think those little details are pretty nice.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close.
Oh yeah, they look cleaner and a lot meaner. I like the transitions. It's just that little detail, you know, the presentation.
Hey, I get it. You're
Like, you know how that one just did that? It just had like a little pow, 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 pow kind of look to it. I really don't know how to explain it. You have to go back and watch, and you'd see what I'm talking about.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why.
Good job
Ed was a
to
very
their
good
starting
hitter.
pitcher, by the
This
way.
thing was inside
He did
and
very
coming
well.
in hot.
Held this
He
offense to
just gave
1
us
run
a
in 6
cold
innings.
take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Fouled off.
If I can get Crozier on base, it'd be lovely. Be darn tootin' I'd be stealing with him if we can get him on base.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Just like that.
Lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
All right. Let's figure out when we're going to
That
steal.
strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So striding in, John Costello. He'll try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
They could be working toward a story mode. Not stealing on pitch 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's
For that
the first
reason.
pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Not stealing on pitch 2. Ooh, that's a ball, huh?
Bite at
Okay.
that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Crozier on at first. No.
They're going for it here.
There goes the runner. Strike
That's a
ball.
strike.
Now
All right.
throw
Well, that's a
down.
stolen base, so I'll take the trade
Well
off.
behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often.
I think I need to give Road to the Show another
This guy
chance.
has one of the best
I really do.
arms
I
in
think
the
I need to
game,
give Road to the
but
Show another
still
chance.
a successful steal of second base.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
I'll be having you popping up, Costello. Come on, man. Hit one into the gap for me.
No one out with a runner at second.
Oh, that's
Swing
not
and a
it.
miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, my hitting's
Hey, I'm
just
not
been
sure what he was
atrocious.
sitting on right there. Might have been
My plate
sitting on
discipline's been
off speed,
atrocious.
but instead, he gets the fastball
Ah.
way late, had no chance to
Darn
put
it.
that ball in play.
Back.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up.
Vlad Jr. looking like the next biggest thing since Chris Bryant, man.
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball.
Mid-April, right? And they expect him to be up.
Position this season. Melendez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Oh, I'm swinging at, man. What am I swinging at, homie?
Runner at second here with one man out.
Oh, May? Oh, I was seeing mid-April. Okay. I mean, May does make sense.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing.
That's going to get away. Crozier will get to third easily.
And he's going to make it up to
Pressure
third
on him.
here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at
JD
third
and
with one away.
ATL. Yeah, man. He does well. Great move. A lot of money, though. A lot of money.
There's a
Ooh, boy, that
swing
ball
and
hit
a
hard.
high, deep
That's
drive
gonna
headed for
swing
the right
foul.
field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's going to get through. Crozier will score. Lead is now cut in half. 4-2 Braves. I'm going to borrow the Rockies announcer here. Here come the Cubbies.
Put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back of where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
What do you got paid?
Johnny Barbado is going to come on in
Do we
relief.
turn on Sammy Sosa softball slam tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a lefty coming in. No, I'm sorry, it's right.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Barrios, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah,
Hi,
not his
Barrios.
game so far. He's
You
such
are
a
0
good
for
hitter.
7
We all kind
in the last two
expected him to
games.
pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the
Break
time.
out of this slump,
That's
shall
not
we?
really how baseball works, though.
We went 0 for 4 yesterday. 0 and 3, 0 for 3 right now. Break out of the slump, man.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard
That
up
will
the
work.
middle.
All right.
And that's through for a hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many.
I know
runs
MLB
to show
2K, what is it, 15? It's still like
Feel
40
good
bucks
in the back
around
half
this
of
area
the
where I
season,
live.
but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AD with runners in scoring position.
We're dropping frames here? No, we're not. Okay. Screen is still cut off. All right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Yeah, 2K12. Yeah, sorry.
First and second now, one man out.
I did not have a Cubs franchise in that one, believe it or not. I mean, I did, but I didn't have. It wasn't a long
You
one.
know, he's one of their guys they rely
think I
on to
had
keep their
a
offense going. They need a
franchise
rally
did I
to
have
see
on
if
that
we can
game?
spark one here.
Maybe the Rockies, actually? I got a Rockies franchise.
1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher.
It was,
He's trying to
yeah,
get back
yeah.
in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it. And
I really enjoyed the presentation in the 2K games.
Pulled high
How
in
did
the
you
air
miss
out to
that,
left
man?
field.
That was your
Moving
pitch.
under it, Bonner.
That was your pitch.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no
I guess I
tag
can't get
second.
the
He'll
cheapo
get back
hits.
there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Love.
Into the box now, Michael Love. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left.
Get over his head. That's not.
Get there and he puts it away to retire the side.
All right, we got one.
One in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8
got one.
now. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs 2. Digging in and looking for more.
Yeah.
Rafael Rodriguez.
I don't know. I like the hitting diversity in 18 compared to 16. Seems like you always knew how they were going to hit.
He's ready. Here's
16.
the first offering. Belt high and right.
I don't understand why all my
pitchers
pitchers were throwing pitches down the middle of the plate, but okay. That's fine. Yeah, I got the Donaldson Steelbook. It's just out of my camera frame, but I'm definitely gonna get the Gonyard edition. I'm a sucker for the hats, man. I must admit, I'm a sucker for the hats.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
I don't like all these pitches he's hanging up there.
Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far.
I gotta have the cool hats, man.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bonner. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right over the inside corner.
No, they're effective until they swing him. It's alright. Santos is he's still developing. Like, he was on that cusp when I called him up. He's got really good stats. I'll bring up his card real quick for you guys to see. If you don't know Santos, see, there's his pitching stats right there. Obviously, some things can be improved on, like his break, his velocity, and his walks per 9, but his hits per 9 and K per 9 is really solid. I dig that. So, I think he could develop into something nice. So, you got to expect, you know, he'll break in. I'll put it that way. He'll break in. It's pretty much that hit and K per 9 that did it for me, for him.
Going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side.
Until they get a little hit like that. I should have dove there, but I did not.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't
Have to
matter
get
if
the
it's
Canadian
0-2,
cover.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
All right, so Trey Mancini. Can't mess up here.
And here's the big right-handed
34 years old, and he's still got a lot of power.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, the team cover thing would be awesome. But I think there should be a catch to that. I really do. I think there should be one minor catch to that. And that catch would be, you can only get your team cover if you pre-order it. You know. There's that curve. Like, if you go in, I mean, I guess you could go into the store and say, hey, do you guys have any twin covers, you know, left? But
So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be
because that would take time to make, you know, 30 teams pretty much got 30 different kinds of distribution waiting.
You just can't handle.
Into the box, Antonio Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Harper in a
Bonner,
sweater.
runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce it to the left
I'm still
side.
mad they put Harper on the cover a little bit. A guy that has even never made it to the NLCS made it on the cover of a game.
Braves strand 1.
Where's Rizzo? Where's Baez? Where's Lindor? Where's Trout? You know, where are these guys? But instead you put Harper on the cover. Fucking give me a break.
Martin Bueno will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
It's because he was Mr. I should be overpaid too. Martin Bueno. So Martin Good.
At the plate, Charlie Mueller.
Guys, I'm gonna make a tough decision on Mueller, man. I'm thinking about trading him. I don't know, man. I can't. Just, so on the fence about everything.
Pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away.
Only reason I'm keeping him is because if I did not have him, I would have one lefty in the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Him up as he looks at
Called a ball earlier. Okay, I guess not now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
It's all right.
You're trying for a
I'll blame Mueller for that one.
in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it.
Next
So
year.
it's a
I
backward
guarantee you
swing
next
for
year is
him.
going to be Machado. I guarantee it.
Now with the plate,
It's going to be Machado. Heck, even Clayton Kershaw deserves to be on the cover.
First offering.
I don't think he's been on the cover of one of the games.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bueno has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm.
I'm telling you, man.
Guys bringing
We,
huge strikeout
we've
numbers
been quiet.
these days.
This
He
offense
isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but
We've
what he
wasted
does
our
do,
opportunities,
he
man.
does a
I
great
just,
job
I
of
think this is
mixing
just one of those
barrels
games where
of
everybody
bat,
goes
changes
cold.
Speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows.
Hopefully we don't carry it into the next series.
Barrero
I don't remember who I have next.
There are 2 away now.
I don't remember which team I got next, but
Number 19, Leo Santos.
probably won't be a stream tomorrow. So
Will grab a
Ness
back
is
for
going
the
to
pitcher.
a
Number 3,
what they call a paint and sip party. Pretty much where they have a little bit of wine or alcohol and they paint or whatever. So I'll be watching Leo tomorrow night. So no stream tomorrow.
Fly ball right down the
Man, he
line
really
left.
jerked that thing.
On
Good
the
Lord.
move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
I did not expect him to pull it like that.
This half. We've played 8 full. The Braves on top, 4-2. Delgado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Yeah,
He'll
a
try
lot of
to
things to
cover
make
the
contact
right
with.
where it is, heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Amazing stopping power, yeah. Just crashed into the wall.
At the plate, Juan Salgado. No hits in 3 tries.
Brian Delgado versus Juan Salgado. Alright. Bit of a mixing on the names here.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Throw that down the middle of the
Underway
plate
now as
again.
the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Don't do that. I know for GameStop, they ship them, I think, a week before they come out.
Missed with a slider.
It's either a week or 4 days.
Line drive to left.
Barely had to move.
Hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Well, he hit
I don't know about retailers like Walmart or
just about
Best Buy or wherever you get your games. I just know the GameStop one.
So he would have
So.
hit it even better if he would have stayed through the
I am.
middle
True
of the
story.
field with it.
I used to run a GameStop.
Into the box now, Colby Barrero. As he will look at a first pitch.
Reason why I ask, yeah.
Delgado Playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major
Not that
league
good of a
level.
company to work for, I must admit. I mean, unless you're like a store manager. If you're a store manager, you're set. But if you're anything else, it's not a good company to work for.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
It would be funny if he was purposely not signing on a team for this reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looks at a
It's like, no, he'll sign with a team after the game gets sent
I
out.
don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here now the 2-2.
99.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms.
I know, right?
Bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make
Nah,
it
he's
any
done
less
with the
impressive
Nats.
to me.
The Nats have moved on.
You guys come in and blow
One of their
smoke like
higher
fire.
executives was talking about that.
Cutler will get the call.
Like, they offered him, apparently they offered him 2 deals. Only one of them was reported on by, like, the media. And Harper turned down, not his agent, but Harper himself turned down both of them. So, they said if he's not going to sign for those 2 contracts, that's all they can afford to give him. So,
287
he's
average
done with the
coming in.
Nationals.
9 homers, 27 driven in. The 0-1 delivery.
Whew.
Popped him up.
Alright, we catch this ball. We got 3 outs to work with.
Costello.
I wonder if they're going to bring in Havery.
They breeze through this half of the inning.
Let's see who they're going to bring
They've
in.
held off the scoreboard here in the ninth.
Bring in their
Last
closer or
chance coming
what?
up now for the Cubbies. They remain down by a count of 4-2.
Yep, here he is. Ray Havery.
In inning number 9, looking to close the
I
door.
wonder if he's rattled by the last game. Top of the lineup.
Riding in to start the ninth, Peter Crozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's always a possibility, but I think the mindset is they're dying.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Ah, there we go. There's an out right there.
And that's the first
See,
out.
if that would have been me fielding that ball, that runner would have been safe. That runner would have been absolutely safe. Just saying. Just saying. Not trying to sound bitter.
Into the box
There's
now.
nothing like saying I'm not bitter than saying I'm not
for
bitter.
the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field.
Once again, we missed our pitch, man. That's 2 outs.
Is there and quickly 2 are gone
Not
here.
good.
It's
Not
looking
good.
Good for the home 9.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed
Down the
pitches,
middle, good
batters make
swing,
outs on
just
balls they couldn't
didn't have
hit
anything
much
behind it.
better.
Boo. A lot of O's in that statement. 102 off the bat, down the middle, good contact, good
And now,
timing.
Jose Melendez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3
All right,
at-bats
well.
to this point.
That's a call. That's quite a call. You call that a strike 2?
For the Cubs' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men.
Pitch 1 with a strike. Pitch 2 was a ball. All right.
And this ball
Missed
swung
it.
on and hit to
Missed it
center
again.
field, and this should do it.
How ridiculous.
And he will put this
Oh, well.
one away. And
Gotta
the
give credit where credit's due, man.
Braves put an end to their 4-game
Braves avoid the
slide
sweep.
as this ball game is
Our
over.
15-game winning streak is
Baseball a game
over.
of streaks and runs, so a
And
4-game skid
Tanaka's
happens to even
perfect
the best
record is
teams.
shattered.
The key is they didn't panic or press.
There you go.
They came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak
About time we
behind
lose
them
again.
like professionals are supposed
Game has to
do.
cheat for me to
Well
lose.
done.
I'm just kidding.
4-2 the final score today.
No, I think it was a legit win. We just, we had our opportunities. I think it was that first inning or second inning we had the bases loaded, couldn't score. And a couple innings later we had first and second, I think, one out. We couldn't score then, so.
So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves.
There you go, Navarro held his own, I guess.
They left 5 men on.
Oh well. What can you do? Cannot spell. Thank God for autocorrect. Joe Jimenez and John Jay. Like John Jay. Oh, okay. Ooh, this ought to be a good one. Ooh, this ought to be a good one. Well, this ought to be a good one, eh? We are going to have a very nice road trip. 4 at the Dodgers, the Doyers, and then 4 at Arizona, and we come back home. Welcome the Giants and the Rockies. Ooh, that's going to be a good one, too. Look at the Mets, 58-42. Ooh, boy. I'm not counting out those Dodgers. Let's see what the Dodgers have real quick. Advance the day. Sorry, guys. I have 15 losses. I failed you. Failed you all. So, let's see what they got down here. Here's Mike Fultonevich, by the way, in Double-A. God, what a waste of a talent. Anyway. Here's what they got going on here. Jamon Marquez, Noah Syndergaard. I don't know if we're going to see Syndergaard. Oh, yeah, we're going to see Syndergaard. Never mind. Evan Rosales. So, a pretty average pitching staff, to be honest with you. Not exactly anything great. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4. Where's the 5th one? Where's the 5th starter? Former Cub John Schaefer. Look at this guy. I remember when he was on our team. I don't know why he's not showing up, but he was on our team at one point. I think he was actually right here when we had him. He was right here. We traded him or something like that. Let's check out Luis Severino. That's right. They're using him as a starter. He's going to be in game 1. That's right. Mr. Severino. Mohamed Ims. How is he doing? He is not their closer. Miguel Rodriguez. He is not their closer. Who's your damn closer? Looks like Carson Fulmer is your closer. Interesting. Catcher, Carson Kelly. Jason Madsen. Alright, pretty good contact looking guy there. Not good on defense, though. I have to make note of that. Luis Aparicio. Very good looking player. Bobby Turner at first. Great defense for him. Also a very contact heavy guy. Sean Chavez. Good plate vision. Good defense. Henry Tejada. This team ain't looking, they're actually looking pretty formidable. Ryan Healy. Still got Healy. Healy does very well against me for some reason, so I wouldn't count him out. Former Cub prospect Todd Molina. See, there he is right there. Not making it up. Harvey Baker playing shortstop. Oh. Found some TV. Alright, man. You guys have a good one. Just looking at this team real quick, and I'm probably going to call it myself. Evan McMahon, good team. There's Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton, Amish. Look at this. There's your boy Buxton. How's he doing this season? 271, 14 homers, 46 RBIs. Not bad for Buxton. Look at that. Look at that. Byron Buxton. Pablo Espinoza. Former Cub. What a loser. 89 speed, I know, right? There's Pablo Espinoza. He was with the Cardinals, and now he's with the Dodgers. Ooh, boy. Not a bad team. Not a bad team at all. I look forward to this series. We'll have Severino and Cho, and then Valdez versus Schnell, Evan Rosales. Oh, we will not see Syndergaard, so that's a big break right there. Pulliam will get Game 3. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good series. I look forward to this. I mean, it's a possibility we could lose all 4 of these games. Who knows? All right, guys. Let's see if there's anybody on. Probably won't host anybody anyway. But let's just check real quick. I should have these scouted out beforehand, but I don't. All right, I got nobody. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Good to talk to you all. Hopefully we will see you on, I guess it would be, well, no, you won't see me on Sunday. We have a recording Sunday. So if everybody's going to be there, so I guess it'll be Monday. Try to have an extended stream on Monday or something. Might play MLB The Show. Might play some Supercross career mode. I don't know. Just something a little different. Something to shake things up. So anyway, everyone have a good night. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.